in tropical countries like where I'm living, Florida, a lot of other tropical countries in South America, when you have really tropical weather and it's really hot, like over 30 degrees, 35 degrees, and you've got high humidity in the 90s, evaporation slows down tremendously. So you got to be careful about watering your orchids. Stay tuned for this episode while we just talk about a bit more. Alright, welcome back to my life with plants. I'm Newman. Today the orchids got a watering. They didn't get a watering yesterday. It's every second day, and the reason for that is it's been very humid and tropical. Today it's going to hang around about 80%. Yesterday and the day before it was around 90. And at that time you got to be real careful with your watering, because it's very easy to rot your orchids. And even on the mounts, it's okay to skip a day, let them dry out. And especially if you have potted cattleyas like this, two things don't mix, and that is high humidity and moisture in the air, right? Which is what humidity is. And over here in Japan, when it gets into the 90s, and you water like really well with the watering can, and you do that daily, okay, the cattleya is going to rot. So every second day, I give it a quick spray with my pump. It's kind of like a light watering. I made this mistake last year and I killed a lot of my cattleyas. However, I didn't kill Ericolor because I think it likes a lot more moisture. But however, I'm not overwatering that either. And up here, you have these Vanders, right? I didn't give any water to this Vander at all yesterday because we were up in the 90s. We had rain that came on and off all day, and we're expecting some rain today too, and maybe tomorrow. And I just wanted to make a quick video about watering, because you can overwater them. Even ones on the mounts here or on these baskets. Yeah, you want to let those dry out in between pretty well. So back off on the watering when you get tropical wet weather. That's just my little tip for the day, and your orchids will be healthier for that. Alright, talking of the temperature, it was about 26 degrees, got up to 30 degrees, and with that high humidity in the 90s, okay, so when you do have days like that and your orchids are actually exposed to the rain, or they get a little bit of it, you just don't want to water on those days at all. Once you do have those really hot days where you get a lot of blue skies and everything dries out pretty fast, you can water them during the day, early morning, and then they dry off into the night. Alright, so all of that advice plus mine, well, my biggest mistake, like I just said, was watering my orchids as usual when it's too damn tropical, too humid, and all that humidity actually gathers around the roots of the plant, and they're still getting ample humidity and moisture. You can see here this Vander is kind of just in the niche there, where it did get some like steamy, hot, humid air the other day. Yeah. So these orchids have been much healthier because I've been doing that. And if you're thinking about my Brassavolas and other orchids in the garden, they're actually under a lot of direct air current that blows through there, and they tend to dry up pretty quick, and I leave them alone during weather like this. I also took out my Tillandsias here. You can see that they got a good watering because they've been dry. They actually stay in the house. Yeah, okay, that's it. And we'll catch you pretty soon. Bye bye.